Hi, everybody. I'm going to be taking a look at Alexandra Rodriguez's newest vlog that she uploaded today, July 3rd. This is called Skims Hip Enhancer Dupe, Mama's Glow Up, and New Baby Toy. So we are getting to see more of this shapewear that is supposedly giving you the illusion of hips. Once again, Alex will do anything to change her body other than actually work out and eat right. So I do have her sped up already to time and a half, I believe. Yes. And let's just get right into it.
Friendly, because that's something that us fat girls notice. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome.
My glow up, you guys. Okay, so here's what's up.
Wow, nice. Good morning. Pardon this rough angle, but my other tripod is giving me trouble. I am currently driving to the gym. I just dropped off Anderson at daycare. So if you missed it, we started doing daycare just 2 days a week. And we toured a bunch of places to make sure we found one that we felt really, really comfortable and safe with. And I was so relieved that Anderson loves it there. This kid is going to be such a social butterfly. He already kind of is, and he's just like a 10-month-old. It's kind of crazy. He loves the people, loves to play and be around other babies. He is doing really, really well. So I am.
Remember not that long ago, though, in a vlog, she claimed that Anderson was didn't like anybody except for her, didn't want to be held by anybody or be around anyone except for her. She even threw massive shade at her husband and Anderson's father, saying that Anderson didn't know who he was and didn't want to be held by him. Now apparently he's this social butterfly. She just can't keep her shit straight. She says one thing and within the next vlog it's complete opposite. She's a hypocrite and a bullshitter. I also wonder how true it is that he's only going 2 days a week and that they toured a bunch of places. What is a bunch to Alex? I mean, she going by her measurements on her food and her sizing, a large is really like a 2x, a teaspoon is really 3 tablespoons. So what's a bunch of daycares? 2?
Thrilled because I was, of course, nervous. I'm like, if he doesn't like it, I will not do it. But
yeah, right. You, in my opinion, love not having your son around unless he's sleeping. And so I don't think you really would have cared.
Like, he adjusted really well and is really happy. So yeah, we just do 2 days a week. And honestly, it helps a lot.
Of course he's happy, though. I mean, first of all, babies are resilient, from what I understand. And he probably, loves the socialization, loves the stimulation, loves actually probably getting attention, and being allowed to be awake and playing and seeing colors and stuff. I'm sure he does love it.
Not for me to be able to film or edit a little bit more, because right now, like I've said, I can pretty much only do it while he is asleep. So it's been really, really helpful to recently start this, and he's just really happy. So I'm super, super, super.
This confuses me a bit. She says that it's helpful that he's going 2 days a week so that she can film and edit more, but we really have not seen any change in the frequency or quality of her content. Not that it's any better or worse from before she had a baby. It's always been pretty shitty, but it's the same right now. She really didn't take any maternity leave at all. And, I think she should have. I think maybe she missed a couple uploads here or there when he was newborn. But other than that, I mean, there's been no change. So it's a bit confusing to me what exactly is she getting out of it? I mean, we know it's not really true, right? We know this really isn't for her to be able to film and edit. Because if it were, we would have seen a big shift in the quality and the frequency of her content, but she's still cranking out 3 vlogs a week. So, and they're the same. It's the same shit she's always been doing.
Relieved. So yeah, I am headed to the gym, and my mom and I were actually going to go to the beach today. We went to the beach with Anderson the other day when I was not vlogging.
How convenient. She wasn't vlogging though. Also, it's interesting. It's not, I keep saying things are interesting. It's not interesting because we know Alex's MO, we know her patterns. But if she were a normal YouTuber who actually took it seriously, as she says, right? She needs to put her son in daycare just so she can even do this quality content. But she never, of course, she never mentioned it in advance that they were considering daycare. And I know she can't film, of course, the daycares and everything, but it might have been interesting for people if she shared some of what they were looking for in a daycare, what they liked or didn't like, and all of these tours that they did. It's like the baby food thing where there is some content there that mothers in particular may like that she doesn't capitalize on. And I find it interesting because that's what she's trying to get into, right? And so there is content there that wouldn't even involve showing her son, like the prepping the baby food, making those decisions, daycare tours and stuff like that. But she doesn't make any content about it. You have to wonder like what goes on in her brain. Not much.
But my mom and I were just going to go today, just have a solo day. But the weather's not looking that great, so I'm really not sure if we're going to or not. But I was going to vlog it because the other day too, I asked you guys for any vlog requests, and some of you guys requested beach day with Mama Fearless because last summer when I was pregnant, my mom and I went to the beach a ton. Like I kind of associate the beach now with like going when I was pregnant. I think about that, and it just makes my heart warm and fuzzy. We had tried
So warm and fuzzy, and yet you put your son in daycare and you're going to go to the beach without him. Make it make sense. How do you just get done also telling us that you're doing this daycare so that you can work with very heavy quotes around that, but you're going to the fucking beach?
a new beach the other day with Anderson, and it was like more of a bay, so it was very like chill, very like kid friendly. There was shade. It was really cute.
Hold on. Is Bruno in the back seat? Watch behind her right now.
The other day with Anderson, and it was like more of a bay, so it was very like chill, very like kid friendly. There was shade. It was really cute. But this one's
He's in the car. Didn't she say she's going to the gym?
one that my mom and I go to, and it's got like waves. It's I don't know. It was supposed to be good weather. Now it's looking like overcast. It's like drizzling right now, so hopefully it will clear up a little bit. But anyway, I'm going to the gym. I need to go home and I need to edit.
What the fuck? I'm not imagining things right. That was her dog in the back seat. And she's going to leave him in the car while she goes to the gym. Again, I say, I do not care if the dog mode is on. I don't care. It could malfunction. That should be used like if you have your dog with you and you need to run into a store, that's fine. Like run into the store, run into the gas station, whatever. But to go and leave your dog in the car, I'm sure she's not going to be at the gym for that long. It's just, and it's like, what's the point? Why leave him in there? I think a dog is better off than left just at home than sitting in the car. I can't believe that. He doesn't even have full access to the back seat. There's a car seat and everything back there.
Need to get my Prime Day stuff together because Prime Day is coming up. I'm going to do a video for that. And yeah, I just got some random stuff to do at home and crank it out. So it's nice on these 2 days. I kind of just get a lot of stuff done now. Oh my God. Love Island last night had me on my ass. Like what? I
don't care.
We could do like segments and stuff. Let me know if you would listen because I could yap. We could talk about like celebrity goss, talk about mom life. Just though. All right, I'm gonna sit here and stare into the abyss and drink this Alani. Also, this is finally healed enough where I could take off. It doesn't even look that bad. I know I had this big bandage on, but these scrapes were all so much worse. This was so much worse.
All right, so her tattoo is there still, it seems. So we can probably lay that rumor to bed. Although I did like that theory. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it definitely looks like a fork. Like three, like what are they called? Tines of the fork or something. And that almost looks star-shaped, like a burn. I don't know. It's too hard to speculate on it, but just doesn't sit right with something doesn't sit right with me. Because she's just such a bullshitter that unfortunately, everything she says, even when it seems unreasonable to speculate on it, it's like we have a reason to, because she's always lying about something, in my opinion. And sometimes it's not opinion, sometimes it is a fact.
So like I bandaged it because literally I had like cuts all around it. I don't know, you can't really see it, but I had like,
yeah, that doesn't look like you needed to have it freaking wrapped up like you fractured your wrist. Like, why did she have it so this looks damn near healed?
Bandaged up because no band-aid was big enough to cover all of it and it kept coming off. But
First of all, I do think they sell Band-Aids that would have been big enough to cover that, or you could use a couple. She's just weird. Just something about it seems weird.
Just destroyed. It was so raw. It was so gross. It was so gross. Okay, anyway. See y'all at the gym.
Hold on.
So gross. Okay, anyway. See y'all at the gym.
I was trying to get a clip of how long she's been on the treadmill. Is the time going up or down?
It was so raw. It was so gross. It was so gross. Okay, anyway. See y'all at the gym.
Okay, so that said that she was on the whatever treadmill for almost 45 minutes, and it looked like the time was going up. The time said 44. It started at 41 and then went to 45 seconds. So I do believe that that means she was actually walking for about 45 minutes, and she's doing some weights. So are you really going to tell me that you left your dog in the car for at least an hour?
All right, I am back home from the gym. I'm not going to shower because my mom and I are going to the beach, but it's also raining, so I don't know how that's going to be. It's supposed to like stop raining, but it's not going to like get sunny. But I think we're still just going to go and have like a relaxing time and just like listen to the waves, take a walk on the beach, just chill.
You're supposed to be working. This is the whole reason you have him in daycare, is to work.
I don't feel like that's supposed to make that noise. But I did just get a package from Laneige, so let's take a gander in here.
Yeah, it actually is supposed to make that noise. She's such a dummy. Or didn't they get, like, a while ago, they got some, like, special box cutter or whatever, because Yarman was all like, oh, I've got to, like, cut down so many boxes. And here she is just using a regular box cutter. You know, always just buying shit to buy it and to link it, but doesn't actually use it. I don't want to sit through this PR, so let's see. I'm going to fast forward a bit.
Wait. The slips. Beach bag. Ew. That is actually quite lovely. And look at the straps are long enough. Plus size friendly, because that's something that us fat girls notice. Okay, love that. Thank you.
I thought you were actually a skinny queen. You've lost 25 pounds, allegedly, and it only took you, what, 3 months? Again, I say, it is pathetic and embarrassing to have to get on and worry about if a fucking tote bag can fit over your ham hocks.
So much, Laneige. I will link these products, purchase them
She's linking them, but she didn't even buy them
until Prime Day, which is July 8th. But I will do a whole separate video on that as well. Alrighty.
So she's linking them through Amazon, it sounds like, so that people can buy them through her Amazon link. Something that she fucking got for free. I'm assuming that's what she means about when she's talking about the Prime Day, but for fuck's sake.
So, all right. Focusing. I'm laser focused. I'm gonna get some work done, and then we're gonna head out to the beach after that. So actually, wait, I need to marinate my chicken. Marinate the chicken now. It's always about marinating the chicken because I have been doing Dominican food this week. I made a big batch of beans a couple days ago. We have enough for one more night, so I've been making like fresh rice every night to go with the beans. And then one night I did a new like meat. It was called like picadillo, I believe, and it was very good. And I'm also just gonna.
Am I incorrect in saying that it's recommended not to eat a lot of beans after gastric bypass because of the gas? You know, that's like your stomach's already so small. Maybe I'm making that up. I don't know. But all right, it's 9:20 something in the morning. We'll have to see if we can sort of get a gauge on when they go to the beach, because I'm trying to see how long she actually works. Again, air quotes for
Raw meat. So I'm just gonna do 2 chicken breasts, and then I like to just do thin kind of strips like this. Cut off any creepy parts because that's so real. And I don't know, it might be in my head, but I feel like cutting the chicken before you marinate it, it just gets the flavor in there even better. And then for my seasonings, I'm gonna add some sliced peppers and onions in here as well. I used all my lime that was fresh, so I'm just gonna do some organic lime juice. This is the key. Luisa Sofrito. Probably about 3 tablespoons. Luisa adobo. You can get all these at like Whole Foods, Target, Amazon. Do a big sprinkle of that. I'm also going to do the sazon. This is salt-free, so I also do add a little bit of salt. A few shakes of that. I'm also going to do some garlic powder. For my first time, I got garlic powder from Aldi, and it's like almost like granulated garlic, but it says powder. It's not giving garlic powder, but that's okay. A sprinkle of salt. I can add more to taste when I'm cooking it, but it's even better if you marinate it overnight, but it's only 9:30 right now.
I'm white as hell, so I am totally guilty of under seasoning about everything. The stereotype It's not a stereotype with me. It lives on. It is true. And so I can say with confidence that I do believe she actually underseasoned that food. Because that's about as much as I would do of seasoning, and it would still be underseasoned. All right, we're getting into this skim shit. Also, really quickly, sorry, I'm already yapping like freaking crazy, and I know we're only 11 minutes into her vlog, but I do believe this might be the swimsuit. She was wearing it in a previous vlog, and someone mentioned in my comments that this is a swimsuit that she was wearing, I think pre-gastric bypass or whatever, like a lot, basically like 100 pounds ago or something, you know, like, and I think it was actually someone else's video I was watching that they actually did pull up that clip where she was really big and wearing it. I think I saw it somewhere. Maybe Priscilla? Not sure. But anyway, yeah, so she's claiming that she's 25 pounds down and, you know, on top of the 100 pounds or whatever, that she still claims like that she lost, whatever the fuck. But she can still fit in this bathing suit, no problem. That should be too big on her. She's claiming that these pants, these shorts that she had when she was pregnant also last summer, are now too big on her. Way too big. But she can fit in this swimsuit? Okay.
Some mascara and my bathing suit, and I am so excited because I just got this in and like I have to try it on right now. I simply must. So you guys know I have a new obsession with the Skims padded hip enhancer shorts that took me from this to this. So if you want to wear like bodycon or tight things and you just want to look a little more hourglass, not that there's anything wrong with your body now, but if you want to look a little bit more hourglass, it will do that. It's all about confidence.
She has to give the disclaimer because she spent so much time, you know, 10 years or more on YouTube talking about how her body's perfect the way it is and everyone's body's perfect the way it is. So now, even if she wants to wear shapewear or whatever, she's got to do this massive disclaimer because she's boxed herself into this like body positivity shit.
But it is $108. So I want to see if I could find an Amazon dupe. So I bought these ones off Amazon and I just want to try them on and see how they are. I will say, compared to the Skims ones, these are like, they're immediately less intense. They do still have some nice padding on the sides, but I kind of like that they're less intense because the Skims ones have like really great compression. Like they make you feel snatched, but like these feel a little bit like more low key. But anyway, let's try them on over my bathing suit. Oh, okay. Oh, we're crunching a little bit. I got the 3X. The Skims, I wear the 2X. Okay, I gotta pull these up way higher. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here.
This is humiliating. I'm sorry. Like, this, imagine this is your wife putting this shit online. Imagine this is your mother putting you in daycare to do her job, and this is it, apparently.
You're welcome. Okay, I have immediate thoughts. The thing is with these, first of all, they look pretty good. They have the padding here, but it's like movable padding, which I feel like could get a little sticky, but like also it's like it fits really nicely. I had to like adjust the pad a little bit because like it moves. The ones in the Skims are like in their position, like they're not going to move. But like once you have them adjusted, like it's actually kind of, maybe it's good because you can like adjust the pads up a little higher or a little lower depending on your body shape. But like it still looks really good. Yeah, like see how you can kind of like adjust them a little bit. So I'm going to put on this tight-ish skirt here. It's a little less tight since I've lost weight. Okay.
Bitch! But you're still in the same swimsuit you wore 100 plus pounds ago. She's effing delusional.
Wait a minute. I think it's still giving. I think it's 100% still giving that same look. But yeah, what do we think? I think it's just as good. Just gonna take that off. You can see the effect of it much better with the skirt off. This one also is a little bit longer. Like if you could like pull this right up to under your dittish and get like a full tummy smoothing compression. And also I feel like the shorts are a tiny bit longer too. Yeah, guys, hold the phone. Like I said, I got a 3X in these and they just fit perfectly. And the Skims are a 2X. I'm gonna link both, but if you want a little cheaper option, I feel like these are giving the same effect.
Dear God. Oh my God. This is something I could have gone the rest of my life without ever seeing.
Honestly, you just want to make sure the pads are sitting where you want them. Bruno's like, girl, what on earth? But I'm kind of impressed. I don't know. I'm kind of impressed. They feel good. They feel secure. They feel sturdy. What do you think? I do feel like these pads
I think you should burn them.
are like teeny weeny bit less than the Skims, but like not enough where I'm like, you know, sad about it.
A few minutes later.
Okay, and back side note, you actually can take the pads out, which is kind of nice that these can just double as like regular shapewear or even just like chafing relief shorts. You know, like sometimes you want to just wear something like this under a dress or just like smooth out a little bit, help with chafing. So I like that the pads are removable, adjustable and removable. That's kind of awesome. Okay, just had to share that. I didn't notice that because it's inside and I didn't see it. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. All right, we're at the beach.
This is why Alex sucks at her job, because in that clip, she's presenting a potential dupe for something that she owns and didn't even bother to even at least pull out the Skims one and hold them up next to one another. You know, show like the sizing comparison. She did explain that she's wearing a 3X versus a 2X, but like, let's see them side by side. Can you tell me what the material composition is? Is it the same, you know, the same amount of spandex or polyester or whatever the hell the Skims is made out of versus this one? Compare the size of the pads, because I don't know, you keep saying that they're not as intense. What does that mean? Are they like not as big in terms of actual, you know, size of the pad? Are they not as thick? Is the length the same? Did they go up higher or lower? Like, we're just getting nothing. She gives nothing other than putting it on, saying it's great, and we'll never probably fucking see them again. But this is why she had to put her son away. Put him away. Put him in daycare. For crappy, lazy content like that. And this is her channel. She's an influencer. So for all her stands that come on and say, she buys things all the time and shows them because it's her job, she's an influencer. Well, she sucks at it. So even if you want to justify her overconsumption by saying that, she's not even good, though, at using it for how you should make good content for it.
Hello. We're in sweatshirts, but it's fine.
Sweatshirts, thank you.
It's honestly just fine. It's cozy and
It's like 75 degrees and breezy, but here's the kicker, guys. We just went and put our
Filming all these children in their bathing suits. She's not right. Like, that is inappropriate.
toe down in the water and it's like ice.
yeah,
And there are teenagers and children in the water.
it's absolutely freezing in the water.
Bonkers.
Bonkers. It feels nice just to sit here though and listen to the waves and kind of just like unplug a little bit besides vlogging, but just being like present and relaxed. We packed lunch. I have a tuna sandwich on a keto bun. Oh, I had my tangerine already, so there's that. And then I packed some of those chamoy chips. Do you like chamoy? Have you had chamoy?
Chamoy.
Chamoy?
Chamoy?
I'm Adam Pearl.
I can't believe she's filming those kids like that. I mean, I can, but it's really inappropriate.
What are you saying?
Chamoy.
Chamoy?
Yeah, have you had that?
Is that a flavor?
Yeah, it's like, have you had tahini?
Tahini?
Yeah.
No. I had salt, vinegar, and sour cream and onion. What are you saying to me?
It's
So ignorant. Like, we're all picking up the vibe that this is giving, right? Her mother's just ignorant as hell.
you like it. It's like mango lime.
Literally nothing passes my lips that's bad for me. But they're great. You have to read every label, but these are made with brown rice, quinoa, flaxseed, chia seeds, just like everything super healthy. So sweet chili, yeah, they're delish.
Oh, you know what? Now that I'm here with you, everyone wants to know about your glow up.
My glow up, you guys. Okay, so here's what's up. Okay, my GP put me on medicine because you had that really close to my face.
I edited out the medicine because she be sharing too much, LMAO. Why? Everyone's medical history, you know, is their own business. And her mom, especially, I really wouldn't consider her mother a public figure, but does it really matter? Like, she's telling us about it. Whatever.
I'm on it for 6 bloody years until finally I go to the doctor for my sleep apnea. And she's like, why are you on 400 milligrams? And I'm like, I don't know. She's like, that's crazy. I'm like, my GP diagnosed me with that or prescribed that. Anyway, it makes you gain weight and it makes you constipated. So for 6 straight years, I didn't take a except maybe once a week after taking a ton of laxatives. Okay, I'll take it. 6 years, guys, 6 bloody years. I gained weight. I didn't shit. I was miserable. Suddenly the person I went to for my sleep apnea is like, yeah, this is why you gained weight. This is why you can't. This is why you have sleep apnea, because you've gained so much weight. The fat in your neck is choking you.
But remember, health and weight are not the same. So while Alex and her mom want to laugh about this, that she's literally being choked in her sleep by her own fat, health and weight are not the same.
I tapered off on.
Alex shouldn't be laughing because I'm sure if she doesn't already have it, she could be on her way. Her risk, it is a fact, her risk is higher because of her weight.
I lost all the weight. I literally am the same weight I weighed 6 years ago, and that's the truth. Like it or don't like it. I went off, yeah, and that's the truth, okay? And I grew my hair out. I personally like the short hair. A lot of people like the bob, though, so I think I'm going to keep it because I like it as well. So that's why I had a glow up.
Okay, so there's been speculation that her mom was like on a GLP-1. What is, oh, that is her mom. I thought that was like a man walking next to her. Sorry, it looks like a man's swim trunks for a second. So there's been speculation that her mom was on like a GLP-1, and I actually thought in one of their Florida vlogs that they did show it, but maybe I'm misremembering. I don't know. I thought that they did sort of reference it or something, but maybe not. But I guess so she's saying that she got off of a certain medication that made her gain weight, and that's how she dropped the weight. Again, though, really wouldn't believe anything that these two say. And I find it interesting that they've addressed it just now. Like, what is that about? Because Alex has gone a really long time without even acknowledging it, actually making some backhanded comments about her mom, because she can't stand that her mother, who's what, like 65, is thinner than Alex is after having multiple weight loss surgeries and lipo.
Home from the beach. I have about an hour and a half until I'm going to go pick up Anderson. So I'm about to sit down and just like finish all the computer work I have to do today. On the way home, my mom and I stopped and I picked this up. I bought this used huge activity cube for Anderson. He is going to love this. It's literally like new.
So I'm just going to mute her while she yaps about this. I wasn't able to pick up the time anywhere. I don't think she referenced it. So hour and a half, let's say if he is at daycare from, well, I don't even freaking know, because she was home from the gym at 9:20 something making chicken. So she must have dropped him off maybe like even by 7 or so, because she maybe 8. She was at the gym for a little while, for at least 45 minutes. I would say at least an hour, based on her treadmill time. So, whatever. I'm trying to piece it together, but not much to piece.
Burn, because like it was cloudy, and don't be like me. I forgot to put sunscreen. I didn't forget.
Don't be a fucking idiot. That's one thing that bugs me also about Alex and her mother, is they both like are so flippant about the sunscreen. It's, you got to wear sunscreen, like you got to protect yourself out in the sun. They love to be out at the beach, in the pool, blah, blah, blah. Fine. But put some damn sunscreen on, because Alex, you're going to look like a leather handbag in a few years, like someone does in your vlogs, if you don't protect your skin.
I thought about it when I took my sweatshirt off, but I had my sweatshirt on for like most of the sitting. And then at the end, we had like maybe 30 minutes.
And of course, she's one of those people that's like, it doesn't matter if it's cloudy. No, it does, especially if you're on the beach.
Left, and I was like, I don't need to put on sunscreen. And yes, girl, put on sunscreen. So I don't know. Hopefully it's fine. But it was really chill. It was just like such a chill time to just like woosah, reset. It was really nice time with mama, because
Woosah and reset from what? From not having your son? From putting on shapewear and marinating chicken in the morning and leaving your dog in your car for like an hour at least? What do you have to fucking reset from?
obviously now we're with Anderson. Love it. It's the best. But it was nice just to have a moment with my mom alone. So we had a nice time. I grabbed.
Again, she also has to give those massive disclaimers. She'll say it's because of haters taking anything she says out of context. I will say it's because she sits here and spews bullshit that is really insensitive and comes across really off-putting and weird. So people, when she says stuff like that, yeah, it kind of seems like, well, I actually don't really think that you like being around your son. Like, but she's got to sit there and say, no, of course I do. But it's like, it's nice to be like alone. Okay, you're alone all day. Allegedly only 2 days a week.
I grabbed a new phone case. My phone case has completely been through it. I don't know how the silicone cases always just like get so gnarly. Maybe I'm just really rough with my phone. All these pieces are like it's starting to break, and now all the time it would like kind of slide off. So I just grabbed a new case, and actually
I've never seen that happen to a phone case before. Oh, I had one of these wavy cases on my old phone and I really liked it.
But this one is so cute. So it's like matte, but then it has like a wavy silicone edge. It's so freaking cute. I got this, like, it was called Desert Gold. It's just like a really pretty taupey color. It also had a hot pink I was questioning, but let me see how good this MagSafe is, because you guys know me and my MagSafe. I'm very passionate about my MagSafe. Ooh, actually, I love the way that this feels. Okay. Oh, that's sturdy. Oh, that's real sturdy. You wanna know how sometimes when you buy like an off-brand, because like I typically buy the silicone ones from Apple, just
Boring.
ooh, in life. I'll put a link. It feels good about it. I bought a DIY at home color analysis kit, and it has a guide. We're gonna have so much fun. I'm gonna do a whole dedicated video and we're gonna do this together. So stand by for that, because I was gonna go do an in-person color analysis, and they're like, I mean, I respect it all day. I'm not saying it's not worth it, but it's like $600. And this is one that like we could do at home, and then like you could do it at home if you want, just a little bit more.
But how much was this shelf back here? Wasn't that like 3,500 or something? Maybe I'm making that up, but whatever. So her fans want her to do a color analysis, and she's just gonna do it on herself, which I think doesn't really work as well, and she's probably gonna fuck it up.
I don't know, budget friendly. So I'm really excited about that. Oh, and then
Since when do you care? She picks and chooses what she wants to be budget friendly and what she doesn't.
I ordered Alani. I bought these. One of my favorite flavors, the Hawaiian shaved ice. This, just because I'm like, that's a good deal. So that flavor, I was like, all right, here. Oh, what is this? Oh, what is this cute little bag here? Wait, this is so cute. Frida. It's from Frida Mom. Like Frida Mom, Frida Baby. Look at this little bag. This is so stinking cute. And then it has a little keychain on the side here with a flip flop, and then SPF sunscreen lotion, SPF 30. I love that it's on a little keychain. That's like so convenient just to keep with you. I'm going to pop this into my diaper bag, actually, just for me to have. I actually keep a baby SPF in my bag as well for Anderson. I don't want him to get burned. Okay, let's see what this is. Prime Day. Summer Survive. Oh, are they going to be on Prime Day? I just started doing that before. I didn't have enough time. I have to do that after this. Ooh. Okay, they're going to have a lot of really good deals on Frida Baby for Prime Day in a few days. The Ultimate Baby Kit, $30 off. Hospital Bag Kit.
Oh my God. Why am I watching this? It's like so boring.
Operate. That is awesome. Very, very good. So check those out for Prime Day. Okay. I'm going to go lock in. Probably the next time I'll see you.
I'm annoyed already by her Prime Day content, because Prime Day, there's ways to use it. I think that's more responsible, let's say. But with Alex, it's just going to be sharing a bunch of links to tons of plastic and just waste, just all these things that most people really don't need. And that's just peak over consumption. And I just don't like that. I don't think it's a responsible way to use your platform.
Is after I pick Anderson up and get started cooking at dinner. I have some laundry to fold too, but I don't think I'm going to have time to do that. But probably later.
Interesting. I mean, if you hadn't spent your day at the beach, you probably would have had time to actually, do your job and do your housework, which again was the reasoning that we got for him going to daycare.
He goes to bed. What do you think? Once he can like stand, he'll love this part. Oh, he said, no, I'll play with it now. This is a fun spin. You love the spin. Wow, nice. All right, it's a hit. Yeah, he loves little beads.
Should he be standing at 10 months? I would think yes, but I'm really not sure. And every time I say I don't want to speculate a lot in his development, and then I do. I'm a bit of a hypocrite as well. But it's hard not to. I mean, she shoves it right in our face, and some of the stuff is like really, a bit confusing. Some is concerning, and some I'm just genuinely curious about. I feel like by 10 months old, which I think is what he is by now, a baby should be able to stand, right?
All right, dinner time. I am making more jasmine rice, heating up the beans, and last but not least, I'm gonna get this on the stove, the chicken. Anderson is eating his dinner over there with Dad.
She's still in her bathing suit.
Okay, here's yours. I like to make mine into a concoction bowl, but it's so good.
another example of when she's making like Dominican food, as she says, and she never shares it. I think because she doesn't want the feedback that she's going to get, because I'm sure people, especially people that are Dominican or have experience making Dominican or similar food, would have a lot to share with her about it. But just another thing that could be somewhat interesting in the grand scheme of Alex content, right? That she doesn't share. So I find her choices very interesting because she just repeatedly shows like just the same boring stuff and leaves out the things that might be a little bit different, drive a little bit of engagement or something. But I think she knows really the ultimate engagement is like rage bait and stuff, which is, what she also does sometimes. So, all right, that's that vlog. I am still really shocked by the dog there. I can guarantee she was probably didn't catch that you could see him over her shoulder because she didn't mention it. Because she knows it's not right to bring your dog out and leave him in the car for that long. And she will get backlash about that if people notice. So I'm just really shocked by that. And I don't appreciate that at all. I think that's awful. That and the filming of the strangers' kids at the beach in bathing suits. Not good. All right, guys, you let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.